So this afternoon, I was doing some step work. I'm doing a 12-step program for Narcotics Anonymous, and I'm on step number 3, which is we made the decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood Him, which is complex in and of itself. But when you're working the steps with the step work guide, they have all these bullet points with questions about stuff, and some questions made me go very deep. Um, it was about my own will, my desires, or how my will has influenced my life. And my first answer was my own will brought me to addiction. And then I thought, but addiction made me do a lot of things that I didn't want to do. So in step 1 and 2, it becomes apparent that the addiction is a disease and that it makes you do stuff you don't want to do, but it's also impossible to stop. So I was an addict, I am an addict, and I don't know. Since I was writing the step, I've been contemplating what my own will is, and I've been wondering what my will is and what the will of the disease is. So when I started using, everything was all fun and games, and I thought it enriched my life. I did the devil's lettuce, Mary Jane, whatever you want to call it. And at first, it just made me feel good, you know. And then I guess I quickly became addicted, or I neglected the boundaries of what's an addiction and what's not, because before I knew, I was smoking every day, all day, doing it when I shouldn't. I'll be honest, I did drive my car while under the influence. I was even smoking and driving at the same time. But at the time, you could say that's my will. That's what I want. Because I want to feel good now, or I want to be high now. So I'm going to drive and smoke at the same time, right? And that went on for a little while. I'm not saying I didn't want to do that shit, because I did. I wanted to smoke all day because it made me feel, it just enhanced everything. Food was good, but while high, it was better. Um, Movie was good, but while high, the experience was better. Music was good, but high, the music sounded better. Everything was just better for a while. And then that went on for a couple of years, and then I didn't want to do it anymore. My will was to not do it, but I still did. So I'm wondering where the addiction takes control over me. And I've been wondering, I'm just thinking out loud now. I thought I'd record it, just discuss this with you guys. What are you guys' view on this? But I don't know, because I've been thinking, my will, or the disease of addiction. I don't know. I haven't made the distinction yet. I'm clean now, almost 2 years. Next month, no, next month I'll be 2 years clean. But I still struggle with stuff. So my will, or the disease's will, I don't know yet, is to make me feel comfortable, or at least not uncomfortable. So I have all these ideas with my brand, Elevated, and my music, and I need to do stuff. But I want to do it, but at the same time, I also don't want to do it, because I really have to force myself to do certain things, like recording the vocals, or mixing, or administration with money, or whatever. So I wanna do. I wanna. What do I say? I have these goals, but I'm not working these goals. So when I was younger, in middle school, I had homework. I had to do homework, but I didn't want to do homework. I wanted to play video games. Before I got addicted to substances, I was a gamer. I gamed all day. And that was an issue because I neglect school. I take the easy way out. I commit fraud and cheat on tests. So there's this distinction between what I want to do and what I have to do. Um, but the homework was something that someone told me I should do. Like school wasn't necessarily something I wanted, but this music thing or elevated is something that I want. But I still have to force myself to do certain things like design new designs on clothing or update the website, write articles, do research, uh, talk with my manufacturer or whatever. With the music, same thing. I write a song, then I need to record it, then I need to edit the vocals, then I maybe have to change stuff. Then before I can release it, it has to be mixed, it has to be mastered. I need to create a cover art or whatever, and that's the part where the conflict happens because I have this vision of myself doing these things, but when it comes to doing the stuff, it's hard. So I'm wondering if the disease, the addiction, or my will um, causes me to not do these things. I wonder what you guys think because it's been on my mind today and I can't seem to come to an answer, to be honest. Um, I do I want to become better at playing piano, but practicing makes me uncomfortable because I need to get better or whatever. Or I need to record vocals for my song. And then sitting on the couch and I have this decision. I could scroll on my phone or I could get in the booth and do the work. And this part of me doesn't want to do the work. It wants to just sit. But when I sit and don't do anything, this other part of me gets mad. It starts nagging me. I get annoyed. I feel like I wasted the day or I'm wasting my time or I'm losing potential or wasting potential or whatever. So, what is my will and what is my disease? Is my will to not do these things and fulfill my potential, or do I want to do it? So, I don't know. Kind of complicated question. If you came to look for an answer, I'm sorry, I don't have one. Maybe I even made things more complicated for you, but kind of an interesting question, to be honest. Because at the end of my using, I was in a cycle of waking up, rolling up, getting high, going to work because I also am a manager at McDonald's. And when I didn't have to go to McDonald's, I could work on my music, but then I didn't. I just sat there and scrolled on my phone, or I don't know, whatever, watched Netflix, or didn't do the productive stuff. I just sat there, and then at the end of the day, I would feel bad. Light up one more time just to forget those feelings, go to bed, and then the cycle would restart. And then in the morning, I would think I'm not gonna do this anymore. And then a couple of hours passed of me not smoking, and then I would give in and just don't do anything again. So, but I didn't want to smoke, but at the same time, I also didn't want to be comfortable or face reality or whatever. So kind of interesting, those questions in the step working guide. How did how did my own will affect my life? Was the question that set this whole thought stuff into overdrive. Because what is my own will? I don't know. Because I don't want to eat junk food, and at the same time I do. But when I eat, I don't know how to say. I don't want to do it, but then I do while I don't want to. So what is my will? What is my desire? That's the question. That's what I'm thinking about. So I'm confused. I'm conflicted. I'm kind of frustrated even because at one side I'd say that's the disease. The disease makes me do stuff. My addiction makes me do stuff I don't want to do. But then I also don't do the things that I want to do. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I want to go with this video, so I'm gonna end it here. And yeah, let me know what you think or what your experience is. Check out my website, Elevated. I'm in the process of updating it a little. I'm also wondering where you guys live, if you're interested in buying some of the merch, because for now I only ship to the Netherlands where I live, Belgium, Germany, and France. But if there's people that want to buy these clothes internationally, please let me know and I'll look into it. But I don't know, maybe subscribe because maybe I'll think of an answer. Maybe I won't, but I'm gonna talk more into this camera with the stuff that I'm thinking about. So I don't know. I hope you enjoyed this for some reason, or maybe have had some insights. I don't know. Maybe you can help me. Just leave a comment down below, and maybe till next time.